This is what you get pretty much, everything that you see in here. Let me pull this a little bit back so you guys can see everything. So this is a actual base, and it's pretty heavy duty. I mean, we're talking about half a pound of it. And this is pretty much for those machines that don't have a hole, you don't want to drill to your desk. This is pretty much to clamp it in there. And they give you this one. On second option is that they give you another one in case you are going to drill a hole in the bottom of your computer or your desk. Not your computer, but your desk, actually. This is another option they give you. So I like this part of it where it clamps in there. It doesn't clamp, it just pretty much ties it up and ties it from the bottom. So this is another great option they give you. On top of it, they give you the dual mounts, the easels for the back of the actual monitors. And like I said, there's two different types of monitors out on the business unit and the gaming unit. So basically there is two types, the 75 millimeters and the 100, of course, on the outside, and they do give you that. Now when you're going to mount these are very simple. They just slip on and you lock them in the top. Very simple, very easy to set up. They give you everything. You don't need any tools whatsoever because they give you pretty much every single tool that you need, including the cable management part of it. Extra additional bumpers for your monitors if you wanted to extend a little bit, you don't want them to touch a lot. This is perfect. The clamping tools, the monitor tights right here, the actual screws that go behind the monitor, and they give you additional ones just in case you don't have the right fittings, which this is pretty much what the lineup they give you. And I like about this, the pole is well protected when they give it to you. It's just a simple pole. Everything's boxed very neat, very compact. The box weighs almost 4 pounds, 4 to 5 pounds, so it's a little heavy duty. But they give you everything you need in this item, and it's for under $30. It's a well good purchase that you guys want to probably look into. But I personally like it a lot, especially after I set up maybe, like I said, over almost 100 of these suckers, and it got to a point where I was able to do it without the instructions. I mean, after the third one, you're able to do it without the instructions. And it doesn't take that much to put this together. It's pretty much tied it up for you. The only thing I do recommend you is to make sure that when you're going to dock them in, you have to tie it up, the actual docking area, or it's going to slip and fall. It might slip and fall. And make sure when you're going to set these up that this is facing up. This part is facing up. If you guys see it. All right, it cannot go like this. That means your monitor is going to go straight to the bottom. So make sure that the lip is on the top, so when it's docks in, you're pretty much all set. We're going to take a look at it and see how well it works, and if you're going to use it for your studio or gaming or work, this is a great solution. Not that everybody wants two monitors, this is a great solution, but like I said, 13 inches to 27 inches monitors could fit on this sucker. So you just guys make sure you find the right monitor to fit this. Now curved monitors, you're gonna have issues if you start getting curved because they're not all made the same, and they're pretty much set to come in the middle. So if you're gonna mount these two, you're gonna miss a big gap in there and the monitor might be off. So it's not made for curved monitors. They might make a different addition for it, and you can modify this maybe if you have welding tools and stuff like that. You could probably manipulate this stuff, also to even putting a back end of it. But my recommendation is just wait for or buy additional arms that are fit for curved monitors, because this is not fit for curved monitors. So let's take a look at it. Let's set this whole thing up so you guys can take a look at it. I'm gonna do a fast-paced video so you guys can check it out how it works. Okay, now on this part where you see this stains right here, they have to be folded up, all right? And make sure you tight them up, and you can always adjust them, but just make sure that they're nice and tight from the side, because once you mount the monitor, it's gonna tilt to the bottom, and you don't want that to happen because there's gonna be some weight. So make sure you tighten it up. Now on this part, when you open it up here, you could adjust all of this. All these joints can be adjustable, especially this large one right here. They give you the largest tool cord to untangle it and loosen it up. So basically you just mount it in there, drop it to a point where you want the eyesight. So this is your choice what you want to do with this. So pretty much play around with it and see where you want it to be tight enough. Once you get it to a point it kind of stabilizes itself, but you could just start tying it up yourself. So you want to face them towards you however you want, and this is up to you to adjust them. Right now we're pretty much just going to set them up where they won't fall. So when you place the monitor here and here, you could expand it and make it wider. This could be made for a desk, for 2 desks if it's long enough. And I mean, the stretch of it is pretty neat. So you can stretch it all the way to the side, and one player could be here, the next one could be there. It could be a great item for a LAN party. So this could be the next thing, and it gives you plenty of room in the space in the bottom. So let's go continue on and finish it out. This part is pretty simple. So basically this is the top of it, and the top's right here where it says ViewSonic. Now this one takes the 100 millimeter for the actual fit. So there's, like I said, 75 and 100. We're gonna put the 70. We're gonna put the 100s on the outside, and which is great. Like, they give you these tighteners, these screws that don't require any tools, but they give you an option if you want to tighten up some more. We're going to mount the monitor in this section first, and this is supposed to be facing forward, but the option is pretty good here. You could actually, if you don't have enough space in the front, you can always come back to the back and work it out. So just remember that this is the top, and they do give you the top of the actual lock. So just make sure that you don't lose these two. So let's go ahead and mount our first monitor. Basic installation. This just slides in there. So you got to find the slip and slide on it. All right. So if you guys can see it, how it mounts in there. Let me see if I can focus in. Simple. It just dropped in. Once it drops, you could just leave it like that, but for an earthquake or other purposes, you don't want to make sure that you don't damage the monitor. You want to also lock it in, so we like to lock it in. And like I said, you could tighten it up with tools too. You don't have to, see, nice and tight. And the monitor is flexible. All right, now the great part of the monitor, when it's on the arm, it could be 360. It could go all around pretty much. Without, you know, this right now there has no cables. Forward, back, in. I mean, it is flexible, which I like about the actual arm. This is a great item to have. So if you want to read papers or write papers or read some chat, live chat, boom, this is perfect. You know, gaming, this is perfect. And I'm in love with these mechanical arms. Really good. I like the item. Adjustable, very simple to adjust. You have to tighten it up in the back and ready to go. So let's go ahead and set those two up and see how it looks. So here we're gonna go ahead and go into how it looks like from the back. These are the the ViewSonic machines, 2K, 27-inch, and we see the cable management because, with, like I said, 4 of these plastics for cable management. We're gonna pull back a little bit so you guys can see the full view of it. Really good setup. This is from the back. We're not even gonna show you the front yet. Of course, the cable's is dangling here, and we got another cable management here, plastic that they give you for, and they give you additional ones that you could pass through. I kind of doubt what you're gonna end up going through there, because you gotta have maybe a pre-existing cable that you have to make or something, but they give you 3 little additional ones, which I don't think it's gonna have enough room. So this is the view from the back. 2 27-inch monitors, side by side. This is just the back of it, and we're gonna go ahead and show you the front of it. You guys can see it. 227. Look at the spacing on it. Not that much spacing, which I like about these monitors. They have like thin little lines right here. Not that much. Not even half an inch. It's less than half an inch on each one. So you're gonna see a seamless connection on the monitors, and we're gonna see how well it looks like when you turn them on. So right here, side by side, 2 monitors. I like it. I know my cable management's not, but I'm running actually a nuke here, if you guys see it, and it's running everything in here. So sooner or later I'm gonna put this in the back so it will not be seen at all, and it could just be one machine here. So this is a great setup. I like it so far. The space that you have, you could tilt them up if you want to pick them up a little bit here. I like that. Well, this is a great setup if you're going to be gaming. The monitor arms are perfect for you. This is pretty much two arm setup, 27-inch, really good status. And now on top of that, I'm using the 2K ViewSonic that I did a review on my last videos. This is a great gaming monitors out there. So it's not only gaming, but it's all around monitors under 200 bucks. Like I said, 210 plus tax and shipping. The arm was the cheapest thing, under $30, 26 in Amazon plus shipping and handling. Overall, I'm using a Nuke right now, and we're gonna run Apex, see how well it works, and let me know what you guys think.
Lock and load, rinse, repeat. It's that simple.